Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
For the next few days, not going to need umbrellas here. We're going to have very low rain chances, dry conditions through the end of the week, and in fact, even heading into the weekend. We can't do this this time of year. Our wet season starts officially on the 15th, but sometimes you can get these dry stretches, and then when they get interrupted, you boy get some big rain, which is what we had with the last feature that moved through. Hottest temps of 25 are coming at us. Low 90s. That's the high temperature as far as the thermometer, and while it will say outside as we lose the layers and try to keep ourselves cool, it is going to feel like about 95 to 100, particularly heading into late weekend. I don't think we'll have those readings or those feels like numbers for tomorrow, but by the weekend that will do. So just find a place to cool off and you'll be just fine. It's a dry pattern for us. That big rain that came through is going to be pulling you out of here. In fact, it's already done that, with just some leftover clouds, and temperatures are going to be much warmer than typical for this time of year. I mean, we haven't hit 90 degrees. And think back to October, which we can still hit 90 degrees in October here easily. That was the last time we hit 90, and we're going to do that, I think, towards the end of the week. And there'll be some differences because we got an east wind, and so further away from the coast, we're going to have hotter temperatures and hotter feels like temperatures as well. Tomorrow's not actually looking too bad, right? So upper 80s to lower 90s, because the humidity isn't high enough yet and the temperatures aren't high enough yet, but we'll get there. And when we do, we're going to be wanting some cloud cover and some afternoon showers. That's the only thing that cools us off, of course, in the summer in our wet season here, but not quite there yet. As we check in on sunny conditions through tomorrow, overnight temperatures with the east wind, I think that's going to be the coolest low that we have, 71 tomorrow morning. After that, we're going to stay pretty much steady in the mid-70s for overnight lows. Light winds, so I don't think we're going to have issues with rip current concerns. We get that easterly component. If the wind speed was a little bit higher, that's when we start getting into those rip current alerts. Not seeing that, and not seeing any wind speed issue for boaters as well. So no alerts right now for the Atlantic waters of the Florida Keys. All right, so there's your next weather 7-day forecast. There's not going to be much change. Rain chances gone for now. Maybe 10% coverage beginning into early next week, mainly for that east wind with a couple of isolated showers. Otherwise, mostly dry, hot, and humid.